Well, what's up everyone? I just want to give a quick intro on this full self-driving test. To give an overview of the route. I'm starting here in Dawson, Illinois, where my grandma lives, and I'm going up to Lincoln, Illinois, where I live. This is a drive I do pretty frequently, and as you can see, it's not on any main roads. It cuts through the country and all that, and I just wanted to see how full self-driving handles it. The version I am on right now is 12.3.6, and my full settings, I have it on chill, I have the car on chill, and I have automatic speed set to on. So yeah, let's get into the video of, I'm just going to start here on the side of the road. I'm near the park, and I'm going to Lincoln. I'm not going to my house, I'm going to the college, but yeah, I'm going to leave the entire thing in, and I'll let you know anytime I have to take over or hit the accelerator or anything that I have to do that's not the car driving on its own. Anyway, enough of that, let's get to the video. Well, if you're unfamiliar, this is a new screen here, that a new home screen on the latest update. But anyway, we're just gonna put the full self-driving on full screen. I'm just on hold mode on the side of the road. Just turn it on and see what happens. If it can make it home with, well, right away. It was gonna drive straight into a pothole, so there's a good start right there, I guess. We've already had. It's putting on a left turn signal when it does not need to, because this road just naturally turns left. So there's kind of the second mistake right there. I have the speed set to automatic, or whatever the car thinks it should go based on road conditions and such. So here's kind of tricky. It's got to go straight. Yep, did that correctly. Kind of slowed down a bit, but
now turn right onto North Constant Street.
One thing I've noticed messing around with it the last couple days is it it stops, complete stop at every stop sign, which is slightly annoying. I'm not sure what it's doing. I had to take over again because I felt it was just gonna pull into that car because there was a very narrow space. And one of the problems I have is how fast it accelerates. It almost like it floors it. Even though I have it set on chill mode, I double check. Yep, autopilot's on chill, and I even turned the car on chill mode, which doesn't really seem to make much difference. Sure, this is recording. Yep. And so right now it knows the speed limit's 55, but it's only going exactly 55 miles an hour. The latest update, I don't like how they made the power bar vertical, because kind of depending on your sitting angle, the steering wheel kind of cuts it off. I mean, I guess Tesla decided that it's not really important. So this is there's some curves here, and there's not really a right shoulder, which is pretty okay. The car's slowing down when it doesn't really need to. So if I was just driving normally, I'd have the cruise control set to 60 miles an hour going forward, and it's going, 53, which is fine. That's safer, I guess. But okay, there's a machine or something in the road. Or no, it's not in the road, it's in the driveway, so that shouldn't be a factor. It should continue just going around. It's like not sure the speed to take corners at, so it's really jarring because it like goes fast, slow, fast, slow. It's not smooth. I wish it would just like sit at 50 or 55 or whatever it feels, but it just slows down and speeds up a lot. See, now it's on a straight, so it's going to speed up. And that's my biggest issue, as I've said. It's not smooth at all. It accelerates and decelerates, well, like a computer. Okay, so now it's probably slam on the brakes here. Yep, it's like 60 instantly down to 50. I wish it would. I don't know if it can't see, and out in the middle of the corner it just slows down again for no reason after speeding up. It's like it cannot see into far enough, so it doesn't know. And now on a straight again, so it's gonna, you know, speed up a lot, probably, or at least up to 60. I mean, it feels mostly safe, and it'll get you where you're going, but it's not something I'd use because it's just easier to drive the car yourself. It feels more stressful. See, now right there, it just slowed down for no reason. Now it's speeding up again. It's just not a smooth experience. You don't want to ride in here. But I mean, I guess it works, and it's an impressive technology. So here we go. Let's get it up. There it goes. It slams on the brakes again. Like, I wish it would just slow down more gradually. This is kind of tricky here. Let's see what. Doesn't seem to get confused or anything. It's just, it seems like it. I don't know if the cameras just can't see far enough,
1 mile,
or.
go right onto East State Route 54.
But it almost feels like you're driving the car and you can only see like 200 feet in front of you or something. So you can't anticipate what's coming ahead of you. Is the best way to describe it. And even though this is like a straight section, we're only going exactly the speed limit, which is not like what a normal person would do. Like, you go like, now we're speeding up a little bit, I guess. Also thinks this is kind of like a more dangerous road type or something. I'm not really sure, because it's supposed to do the speed based on the road type and conditions. Okay, one thing I've noticed in the country here is it does not know where the stop signs are, because this stop sign is not on the map, the Tesla map. So it does not know there's a stop sign here until it sees it with the camera. See, it still has not slowed down at all. I'd be slowing down. Still is not slowing down. Okay, now it's slowing down very, very abruptly because it finally saw the stop sign. So it needs better. And it just now turns a turn signal. I don't know if it can see. I think I accidentally cut it off there, but I don't know how it could really see, because there's tall grass to my left there. So I couldn't see what was to my left, but the car was just gonna go. So that's why I cut it off there to make sure that it was actually clear, because they haven't cut the grass yet this year. Okay, so now so this is a pretty, you know, normal 2-lane major highway. It's like a state highway, so this is easy. It's going a bit faster than I would. It's going 10 over the speed limit. Okay, 11 over the speed limit. Which, I mean, you're getting to the point where you're going to risk getting a ticket. I don't know why it's going so fast now. Okay, now it's going, it was 11 over. Accelerating. Okay, that's. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, 70 and a 55. That's a bit much for me there. And it won't let me adjust the speed because it's on. Okay, maybe it'll slow down now. I don't know how fast it was going to keep accelerating. It was at 70 and still going. It's like, I get you could go faster than 55 on this road, but... So here we go again. We're creeping up to, I mean, you're getting into territory where they're going to pull you over. So see, I'm going to have to go in and turn that off. I'm going to turn off dynamic speed. So now it'll go to what, now I can actually control the speed. So now it's going to go 62. So first experiences with the automatic speed is terrible, unless I guess you like driving 15 over the speed limit, but that's going to get you pulled over in Illinois here. I mean, see, the problem is if I don't do that on the country roads, there's no speed limit sign, so the car thinks it's 35. Then it'll only go like 30 miles an hour or 40 miles an hour. So it's, again, you have to babysit the system more than, it's just easier to just drive yourself. There's really no two ways about it, at least with the current. And this is, I had at the start of the video, but let me say it here. I'm in 12.3.6 is the current version. Of course, Elon's tweeted that, you know, 12.4 then 12.5 are better, but I mean, this right here, this works fine on normal autopilot. You don't even need full self-driving for a road like this. And that's kind of my opinion. I mean, why would you pay like $100 a month for this system, or what is it, $8,000 or something? When in the city, it's just too stressful to use because you spend more time making sure it doesn't crash or curb your wheels than just driving yourself. And then in a road like this, normal autopilot works fine, and yeah, you don't even, having full self-driving is like kind of zero benefit here for the most part. So this turn up here is kind of tricky because there's a railroad tracks to my left, and it is a railroad crossing that does not have a signal. So I'm not actually sure how a Tesla would stop at a railroad crossing without a signal. If it, yeah, I don't have any experience with that. I mean, so if a train's coming, I mean, is it just going to get hit by the train because it's not going to slow down for a unmarked crossing? Because how would the Tesla know to stop at an unmarked crossing if there's no, you know, I mean, there's a railroad, you know, sign, simple, but I guess we'll find out. This railroad's not, it's not very well traveled, and I can see in front of me for a good distance. You'll be able to see, and behind me, so I'll know there's not a train coming. But
in 1 mile, turn left onto 1225th Avenue.
But I don't think the car will know there's not a train coming. So there's no one behind me, so I'm just going to kind of let it do what it wants here. It's also kind of embarrassing. This is another big problem, is that a stop sign, it comes to a absolute complete stop for like 2 seconds every time, which is the legal way to do it, but is not how a human drives. Okay, we're 0.4 miles away, have not slowed down at all. 0.2 miles, still haven't slowed down. No signal or anything. I would have my signal on by now. I would be slowing down. Is it not turning?
Now turn left onto 1225th Avenue.
See, that's ridiculous. It literally slams on the brakes and puts the signal on at the same. That's not safe for people behind. See, there's no train coming. I don't know what the car's going to do. The car just stopped on the tracks and then now is proceeding. So, I mean, okay, so here's the problem if I don't use a speed offset. It thinks the road here is 25 miles an hour. And I can raise the speed to 50, but the car will not go 50. So I'm gonna have to disable it, switch to the speed setting, because off the interstate in, well, not just Illinois, but I think most states, it's unmarked roads in the country are 55 miles an hour. Okay, still only going 25 though. So is it gonna stop? There's no traffic coming. See how fast it'll go now that I have it up. Okay, complete stop, of course, for like a 2 seconds, even though that was going to inch up. See, this is like, it's so, there's no traffic anywhere. It's just deserted, and you saw how long that took. I mean, okay, this might be a problem here if it's really only going to go 25 miles an hour. This is like, the speed limit on this road is 55. So, I mean, I'd be going like 45, 50 at least, and going 27. You need me to, come on, 28, you can do it. I mean, I can't tell it to speed up. I can turn it on aggressive or assertive. I think these settings basically only affect how close you follow the car in front of you. Oh, we're up to 32 miles an hour. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, stuff like this, it just kind of makes it useless, I think. I mean, you're going to be late for everything if you're driving 35, 40 miles an hour. I mean, I also think you would have got hit by a train back there if a train was coming, because it definitely did not stop and look for trains. So that's kind of a serious issue in my book, because out in rural areas, there's a lot of unmarked railroad crossings, or uncontrolled, I guess would be the proper word. So here's where it has problems, because the camera is only going to be able to see the sky here. So let's see if it freaks out or anything going up a hill. Oh, that was fine. I had that problem on the Pacific Coast Highway, where when it would go up a steep hill, at the top of the hill, I assumed the camera could only see the sky, so it would freak out and make me take control. It would just, yeah. I mean, we're up to 38 miles an hour now. And truthfully, these roads, I'm probably the only Tesla that's really ever been on them, and no one's ever been on full self-driving on these roads. I would assume anyway. So I don't know if it'll send this data back to Tesla and it'll, figure out, hey,
feet, turn right onto 480th Street.
We'll go, hey, we know this road now, so we know how to drive it a lot better. I don't know if that's a thing or not. Okay, we got a yield sign here. We're turning right. See, it just waits way too late to brake.
Turn right onto 480th Street.
Oh, there's a signal. It just waits. Okay, there's no cars. You can't really see to the right very well. I mean, there's no traffic. I don't know if the cameras can see or not. Yeah, I mean, that was fine. I mean, it was a yield sign, so it...
In 1,000 feet, turn left to stay on 480th Street.
I'm sure it needed to stop.
Turn left onto 1,250th Avenue.
I'm sure it needed to stop to see, but I mean, that's not something that a human would do, because it's a yield sign, so I'd go through that at like 5 or 10 miles an hour, because you can just see from a distance there's no traffic.
Now turn left to stay on 480th Street.
See, it should not signal here. That's good. It didn't signal. See, I would like hate to meet a car here. I mean, it's using the entire road.
Now turn left onto 1,250th
I don't know if it's good
Avenue.
if they can see. There's no cars, but I don't know if the Tesla can see to the right here. So I can barely see. Because with all the uncut, there's nothing to the left. See, there's no traffic. Okay, I can finally see. So that's good. It just creeps forward. Because the camera is to look left and right. Okay, there's a car here, so make sure it stays to the right. Okay, this is again a road I'd be going 60 on. There's no speed limit signs out in the country in Illinois, so it's 55 miles an hour. The car, thinks it's 30, so it's going 15 over what it thinks it is. So I mean, it's trying, but yeah, this. And I mean, I can't adjust it. And if I switch modes, it still won't go this fast. So I can like never use autopilot out here. I just have to use normal cruise control, because normal autopilot would limit me to 35 miles an hour on this road. And yeah, I mean, this is too slow. Everyone's gonna pass me if they were behind me. And I even switched it to assertive, which doesn't do anything apparently. Like, I can press the accelerator. I don't know if it'll to get it up faster, but no, it just, if I let off, it instantly slows down back to 45. Didn't like that, I guess, because there are no road markings, so definitely it's being cautious, I guess, which is good. I mean, you don't want it to get into an accident, but it's either too cautious or goes way too fast from my experience so far. I got the, what is it? It's not a beta anymore. It's a supervised. Okay. Make sure it stays to the right. Yeah, it does a good job for that. I mean, it's doing a good job. It's going down the roads better than I thought it would. It just, I think it should go like 10 miles an hour faster, in my opinion, right here. And it would have got hit by a train. But besides getting hit by a train, it's going well, I think. I've never gone this slow through here before. It's just so slow. Okay, there's a stop sign here, which is not on the Tesla map again. So it does not know there's a stop sign until it sees it with the cameras. Can you slow down? Come on, car. Brake. Brake. It's not braking. Oh, there it goes, finally. And then it's going to slam on the brakes. Yeah. Okay, there's a car to my right. Like if it went, well, it should wait. I'm going to make it wait if it thinks it's going to go. Okay, it hopefully sees the car. Yeah, I don't see any other cars, so it can go now. And then it like floors it. Yeah, that's too fast to accelerate there for me. Well, I did switch it to assertive, but see, it seems to me like these chill, average, and assertive don't do anything. Because the assertive and chill are the exact same acceleration. I mean, I think it's only following distance if I had to guess. I don't know. So now we're only going to go 45, I guess, this whole road. I mean, that is 15 over what the Tesla thinks it is, so I wonder if that's like a limit. Well, no, because it was going 70 in the 55, so maybe 15 over is the limit of... I don't think I can change it while it's engaged. We'll see. We'll see if I turn it off. If I can set the speed higher. See if I can set it to 60. Well, it's going faster. It's up to 49 miles an hour. So yeah, even if I switch it out of the automatic speed, it doesn't care. It's just gonna go. It thinks that's the max safe speed for this road. Yeah, we're back to 45. So just leave it on, I guess. Why not? Yeah, it's just gonna do what it wants. So there are some curves on this road. So I guess we'll see what it does up here. And you'll be late to everything, but I guess it'll get you there. It's what are we at, 44? It's not confident. It just feels like it's not confident because it like speeds up, slows down, goes fast, slow, down to 43. See, I'm not sure how well it could see cars coming around these curves where it knows to, get over, slow down and stuff. And I don't know if I want to test it. I might take over if a car comes. Yeah, we're down to 40 miles an hour. Just a nice relaxing drive in the countryside, I guess. You can tell it gets confused when it slows down. But it is impressive, and how there's no lane markings here, and it's doing an okay job, I guess. It's staying to the right and all that. And not doing anything dangerous. It's just it's very cautious. That is a good question though. If I drive this with full self-driving a bunch of times, will it eventually figure out, hey, we can drive faster on this road or something? I think the main problem might be it thinks it's 30 miles an hour, so it very possible it's hard capped at 15 over, and it won't go faster, which makes sense. I mean, you don't want to be able to go that fast on a road that has a proper speed limit sign. So it's getting very confused on this bridge. Kind of wants to get too far over to the right there. We got 1.6 miles till something exciting happens. I didn't put in my house, so you don't see exactly where I live. I put in a college that's near my house, so an abandoned college. They shut down 2 years ago, and it's just kind of sat there empty. It's Lincoln College in Lincoln, Illinois, which is see. Okay, there's someone biking. Okay, you gonna see him? See what it does here. Okay, that was really good actually.
In 1 mile, bear right onto 1250th Avenue.
Okay, that was really impressive right there, because that's exactly what I would have done. Just, move over and back. So see, it does some stuff like amazingly well, and other stuff not very well. That's kind of honestly my review. It's like it's amazing, and then it randomly tries to kill you, or it does something stupid. So that's the problem. You got to be. It's almost like you're an airline pilot. You got to be sitting there hyper vigilant the entire time, because something could happen at any time. Most of the time, nothing's going to happen. It's fine. It'll get you there. But there's that 1% chance on this drive it's going to try to stop in the middle of the train tracks, and when the train's coming, kill you. But other than that, it's fine. Okay, this is not an actual left turn or right turn, I don't think. It's just the road curves. Okay, luckily there's still nobody coming. It's kind of too far to the left for me. It's like in the middle of the road here. If there's a car coming, it might be in the way there. Like, you definitely are not giving them enough room doing that.
Now bear right onto 1250th Avenue.
Well, that's good. It did not use a turn signal there, because the road, you're just continuing on the same road. Let's see where we're actually going in Lincoln. I'm not sure. Oh, that could be interesting. I might be taken over right there. We got a weird intersection kind of on a corner of a road in Lincoln, and it messed up this morning on the way to work. It put on the turn signal, which is not good, because that car would have pulled out in front of me, because they would have thought I was turning instead of continuing straight around the road that curves, so it could easily lead to an accident. Oh my gosh, a car's coming. It's excitement. He was going way faster than 45, that's for sure. I don't know when the videos will get posted, but tomorrow I'm going to drive to Chicago to the White Sox game, and I plan to, assuming my GoPro doesn't overheat, make a video of driving the entire way on full self-driving. It'll be on the interstate, so not as exciting, but see how it can handle it. Okay, so now we're clearly on a road with lane markings. It should go faster than 45, but it's not. Let me try it again. Turn off automatic speed. Set it to 60. Oh, okay. Now it's fine going 60. Well, 54. We turn it back on again. Oh, that was just a coincidence. Okay. Or maybe not. No, it's slowing down again. So I guess it has to have lane markings, then it'll go above 45, but I'm not really sure why it's only going 45 on this road. It clearly has lane markings, and you can think it even detects them on the screen here, but it only wants to go 45 miles an hour. There's someone coming up behind me. This is the problem with driving on FSD. You get embarrassed because everyone's behind you. So I'm gonna turn that off and go to 60. So I'm at least not going ridiculously slow. So yeah, I mean, it goes fine at 60. Like, I don't know why it's limited to 45 in the other mode. Biggest problem too. You feel so embarrassed because everyone's staring at you because you're either driving super aggressively, you're driving like a 16-year-old that's just got their license and is super cautious. Or on a driving test even. Where you get to a stop sign, stop for 3 seconds. It's like, yeah, it needs to be a lot more natural and drive like a human, which I'm not sure is really possible, truthfully. Even when I set it to 60, it still does not maintain 60. Like now it's going 58 for some reason.
In 1 mile, turn right onto South Kickapoo Street.
So this is kind of tricky. It needs to start slowing down, but I don't think it's going to slow down. Oh, maybe it will. Yeah, that's a bit too abrupt there, the slowing down for me. Like, that doesn't make sense to the guy behind me, why I just like randomly slammed on the brakes there. Okay, I'm going to turn back on the automatic speed. Okay, this is kind of tricky here. I was a bit too close to the curb for me, but it went around it fine. There's about 1 million stop signs and stuff. This is where I'm going to be prepared to take over here. It's getting pretty close to the left. I mean, to avoid the parked cars, but I've seen the pictures of wheels getting curved. I mean, it's doing it pretty well, yeah. It's not terrible. This is a 1-lane road with parking on the right here, so. Okay, now it might get a bit confused.
Now turn right onto South Kickapoo Street.
Turn signal, that's good. It's gonna completely stop. The person behind me will probably get mad. See, I'm not hitting the accelerator or anything. It's just, I mean, you can't have that when there's people around you. It's just
In 500 feet, turn left onto Clinton Street.
It's just too slow. Okay, now we're kind of in downtown Lincoln, Illinois here, if there is a downtown.
Now turn left onto Clinton Street.
Biker ran the stop sign. Okay, now go. It's a 4-way stop. Oh, it knew that van was stopping on the right. That's pretty impressive. I'm not sure how it knew it was a 4-way stop, but I guess it did.
In 500 feet, turn right onto South Logan Street.
So this is the, okay, it slowed down for the tracks. That was good. Okay, this is kind of tricky because it's
now turn right onto South Logan Street.
It's an intersection on a corner of the road. Like the road goes around the corner and there's an intersection and there's a building to our right. This is where I might be taking over here, depending what happens. It might be still. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. It wasn't sure what it was kind of doing there, so I just kind of took over. I think it would have been fine. It would have figured it out and gone. It's just kind of hesitant, which makes sense. You don't want it to pull out in front of people. Maybe I'm just impatient. I should just let it sit there. But it's embarrassing more than anything to me. Okay, now we're going 25 and a 30 for some reason. Not really sure why. Okay, now we're speeding up. Okay. That was weird. Now we're slowing. See, like sped up to 35, slowed down to 30. Well, that was a car slowing down, so it should slow down. But just like fast, slow, fast, slow. Oh, now we're like flooring it again up to 35. Okay. Are we going straight? And we'll turn left down the road here.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Keokuk Street.
What? Why do you have the signal on? Okay,
Now
that
turn
was
left onto Keokuk Street.
okay. It put the turn signal on way too soon for this left turn here. People are gonna think you're turning into the gas station or something, and yeah. So that's a big complaint I have to it. It either puts the turn signal on the last second or way too early. But there it was way too early. Like I would have put it on as I was turning into the turn lane there, not. If someone was at the gas station there and they saw that turn signal, they'd probably be pulling out in front of me, and that could have caused an accident. Like how it starts creeping forward, even though the car in front, hasn't moved yet. That's pretty good. So it needs to get into the right lane here because we're turning right kind of immediately.
In 500 feet, turn right onto North Ottawa Street.
See, personally, I would have turned into the right lane, but technically that's not legal.
Now turn
so.
right onto North Ottawa Street.
Okay, we gotta turn here. Oh, I'm not sure what it was doing there. I didn't think I canceled it or anything. Maybe I just held the wheel or stopped the wheel from turning. I was trying to make sure it didn't hit that curb there on the right. It really likes to cut corners when it turns. So we're at the abandoned college in Lincoln, Illinois here, called Lincoln College.
In 500 feet, bear left onto Nicholson Road.
Not actually
then turn left.
Not actually sure where I told it to go, but we'll see where it ends up and stops.
Now bear left onto Nicholson Road.
You don't need a turn signal here because the road kind of goes left. But that's fine, I guess. So it should.
Now turn left.
Will it turn? I guess it'll turn into this parking lot here. It's pretty impressive. I'm not sure where it's going to go in this parking lot.
Now you have arrived at your destination.
Let's just see where it goes. I don't know where it's going to go here. Okay. Probably should turn into the second entrance if you're going to go over here. What if it'll park? There's plenty of parking spots. I'm not sure what happens if you just kind of keep letting it go. Or it'll just stop. No, we're still going. Like.
Now your destination is on the right.
No, we're still doing something. I don't know what we're doing. That it? We've decided we're here? Okay, now we'll say we want to park. Try out the auto parking. Again, we're in a completely empty parking lot that abandoned, I'm not sure what's with the turn signal. I mean, again, this is impressive, but it's just so slow to me. Like you could have reversed in yourself once with the jerky movements. We did it. All right, we'll screw around with the Autopark here for a minute to see. I want to park there. I want to park in that one. Let's park there, car. See what it does here. Does it always want to reverse in? Is that a thing? I don't know. Like this is, I mean, it's just so slow to me. Like, yeah, it'll park in there, but It is pretty impressive, the Autopark technology. But is it always reversing in? I'm kind of curious. All right, let's try. Let's see if it'll go in forward. Like I want to park, say, in that one. Like, will it not pull in, or is it reverse only? It must be reverse only. I didn't know that. Okay, the Autopark's pretty impressive. I'll kind of give it that. I don't know why it won't Autopark going forward, but maybe because there's 3 cameras going back, so it can just kind of see where everything is. It also always puts the parking brake on, which is kind of weird. I mean, I don't know why you'd always put the parking brake on. But hey, here's Lincoln College, everybody. If you've ever wanted to see an abandoned school, it's been abandoned for 2 years. Well, it's not. See, this is the other problem. It doesn't detect the parking spaces either, which is kind of an issue. Wait, it kind of did for a half second there. I don't know if there's really anything more tricky I could park in. You want to park there. Oh, whoa! I was worried of an abrupt stop there, but okay. Yeah, the Autopark. Well, oh no, it's kind of messed up to me. Oh, it thinks it's gonna hit something. It thinks it's gonna hit something there. Oh, it messed that up. Whoa, that was very abrupt. What is it doing? It thinks it's gonna hit something, but there's nothing there to hit. Like, look, it's red behind the car, but there's nothing there. Okay, maybe I have changed my mind and Autopark. Oh, there it goes, I guess. Okay. Not sure what that was about. What? Okay, I stopped that because I thought it was about to hit the curb there. Look at the rear camera, how close it is to the curb. But anyway, that's going to end the video. I'll go see actually how close it is to the curb here. Well, just as I was praising Autopark, I had to slam on the brakes. Let's see how close it got to the curb back here. Well, I mean, it's pretty close. I mean, this is the closest I would go, and it wasn't done parking yet, so. I don't know if that would have hit the bumper, but in any case, that is one of my first experiences with the new, what is it, 12 version of FSD. So thanks for watching. The next video will probably be me driving to Chicago using this, and all the terrible stuff that happens during that. So thanks for watching.